Coach Patterson, you're on to state. Obviously, you're down early. You guys got a big fifth inning, and then it was kind of home, kind of coasting there. And maybe not coasting, but you're on your way to state. Regardless, what are your thoughts right now?
Well, hats off to Lane. He threw a heck of a ball game. But I think once these guys start seeing them, second, third time around, it will catch up to you. But they were never down in the dugout. They're just kind of going professionally through their, continue through the game, and I don't think they ever had a doubt, honestly.
There's a number of times this year where that second or third time through your lineup is when you finally get to a pitcher. Is that the mindset you guys carry in that dugout, in knowing that, hey, there's going to be a point where we're going to get to him?
Yeah, we tell them you're going to have a bad at-bat. You're going to make a bad play, but you got to keep pushing. You got to keep getting after it, and these guys just help each other out. They're seeing breaking stuff. They'll tell the next guy fastballs. If it's moving, if it's doing anything else, they just help each other out.
Your pitching situation tonight, you go with Lance for a while, then Eric, and then of course Cy finishes it out. Tell me a little bit about your strategy coming in. Was this kind of how you saw it playing out?
Yeah, we're gonna try to go Lance, and he threw okay. He struggled a little bit, just with some plays behind him. I think that got into his head a little bit, but he battled for us. Eric has been shut down when he comes in. He's not overpowering, but he hits the spots, and that does help Cy when he comes in because he throws a little harder, and batters really aren't ready for that.
I thought the celebration was a little tame out there. What do you feel like maybe the business is not finished yet?
No, they're not done yet, and that was their COVID celebration.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Maybe the social distancing was into effect. Okay, we don't know, Friday or Saturday, we don't know who you'll play, and you won't know until Thursday probably with the postponement. Just what's the next couple days look like in trying to prepare for this thing?
We're gonna get after the hitting again. A lot of defensive work. Maybe incorporate some special plays, special pickoffs, just some things like that other teams haven't seen. Because I know everybody now scouts each other, so there's things we can do to help.
Well, we'll see you later this week, Coach. Congrats.
Thank you very much. Thanks for being out here.
Jeff Miller, one of the veterans on this group, headed to the state tournament. Jeff, just tell me about the kind of the feeling of getting a chance to go back to state and play here with these guys.
Yeah, it feels awesome. I know we got there a couple years ago and couldn't do anything there, but it's going to be different this time. So.
Yeah, this season, obviously the uncertain ways of it, which the way it started, and you guys had 2 weeks to practice. What has this been like? This breakneck pace, lots of games in a short amount of time, and now having to see it all pay off.
Yeah, this is what we were preparing for all season. We knew when we started practicing we're going to have to work our tails off because we got quick season, quick turnaround to postseason. That's exactly what we did.
The few times I've seen you guys this year, maybe a slow start sometimes with the bats, but then maybe the second or third time through is when it kind of starts to go. Is that kind of the mindset in the dugout? It's like we're going to eventually get this guy?
Yeah, normally we want to hit first time up, but if it doesn't happen that way, you just got to keep hitting and keep trying until it works.
I know you guys had your social distancing celebration there. It was a little tame. It looked like you guys have other business you want to take care of. What are your goals when you now get to the state tournament?
Our goal, obviously, to win the first game. That's first priority. We got to practice and do everything we normally do to win the first game, and then after that, see what we can do at state.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
That's right, senior season. It finishes in Des Moines. We didn't even know if you're going to have a season about 2 months ago. So what's this mean to you?
It's very special. So I think we all just deserve a shout out. All these guys worked very hard this spring and throughout the year. Tonight was a prime example of that. So before the game, we had hitting at, I think it was 3:45, and I usually get there pretty early, so I think I got there at about 3:20, and we already had kids on the field taking grounders, getting some extra work in. So that just shows how much we kind of wanted this. We've all worked very hard. I'm really proud of this team, love these guys, and being a senior, there's not a better way to go out.
What was the preseason like prior to the shutdown and all of that? I think Coach Patterson has alluded to you guys were working pretty hard even before that.
Yeah, absolutely. So kind of right there at the end of basketball season, we get in and we just have some optional hittings, but it was always a good turnout there. And then once after that starts rolling for a while, then we start getting our arms a little loose. So that's how that was. And then we kind of got shut down there. And I know a lot of us continue to work on stuff, so that's always good. And then once we got the news that we were playing, we just got back to work, and it's all starting to pay off.
How about tonight? You get the start on the mound, and obviously it was kind of just waiting around for that bust out, which you guys finally got in the fifth inning.
Yeah, I start on the mound at didn't go the way I wanted it to go, but all I had to do was throw strikes, get to the next guy. Eric Mathai's done a great job for us this year, just coming in and picking up some big innings there. He did a great job, shut the door. He did a really good job. And then there in the 5th, I don't think we had a hit up until then, but Brendan Monahan there in the 7th spot got us going, and then the bottom 4 got us going. And then when you kind of see that going as the guy at the top, you just kind of get fired up. And once the kids got on base, we just kept moving them, did what we had to do, and scored a lot of runs there.
Yeah, my take with this group is kind of you guys are kind of serious, pretty serious about what you're doing, and you guys were serious about social distancing on that celebration too. You guys were kind of tame there. It just seems to me like you have more business to handle here.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that was. I didn't know what the plan was. I was all the way out in the center, so I was kind of expecting maybe a little dog pile or something, but I'm all for just jumping around and getting to either Friday or Saturday and just taking care of business.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.